Woods checking in, back for another episode of Words of Woods. Today I got a special guest, man. I got a longtime friend. I got my boy Trent Henderson, man, the founder of the Between the Ball movement. And if you're not hip with the Between the Ball movement, that's why I got my man's here to explain it to you, man. What's up with you, dog?
Not much, man. Just chilling, man.
I appreciate you for having me, you know what I'm saying, in this lovely location, man. We're in a private location, so you should not know where we at. You will know where we at, man. Shout out to my homie for setting me up with a dope location, man, to drop this visual for you guys. But, you know, so for the people who don't know you, just tell me a little bit about yourself, your upbringing, you know, where you're from. How'd you get started with the Between the Ball movement?
So, my name is Trent Henderson, for those of you guys that don't know me. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I now live in Atlanta, Georgia. I have a brand by the name of Between the Ball, which basically gives young high school, middle school, eventually college players, pro players, a platform to be able to, you know what I'm saying, stay focused, stay connected, and just be able to give them something that they're able to use eventually to be able to get them to the next level if they're in middle school, if they're in high school. It's a lot coming soon, so yeah.
Okay. The backtrack from Columbus, what high school did you go to, and, you know, what made you get into sports, you know, to even think about doing what you're doing now?
Well, I went to Eastmore Academy, you know, the best school in Columbus.
I don't know, man. I think it's Beechgrove, but, you know what I'm saying, shout out to EA. I think it's Beechgrove, though. It is Beechgrove.
Well, yeah, I went to Eastmore Academy, graduated in 2010. Why I got started with basketball, what made me want to, you know what I'm saying, gravitate towards basketball, I've always loved the game. I want to love the game.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Devonshire, man. If you're from Devonshire, if you know, man. We just spend long hours, nights, days outside at the Devonshire basketball court. Like,
yes, sir.
I'm talking about, it was a point in time where that was life. That's all we knew. That's all I ever knew was just hoop. Like, I'm talking about all I wanted to do was go outside and hoop. Like, I'm talking about, my mom had to beg me to come in the house because I just wanted to be outside all day. I just wanted to play outside with my friends and just hoop. You know what I'm saying? But so you grew up loving the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming obviously basketball is your favorite sport. You know what I'm saying? You grew up loving the game. What inspires you to, you know, want to make a platform and have a platform for, you know, the youth within sports and basketball in particular?
Well, I've always been a helpful person. I've always helped people out, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is I started to connect with younger kids. When I was connecting with younger kids, I thought to myself, why not incorporate mentorship through basketball and give them something that they're able to stay connected with. For example, you know, what's the young guy that just died name? What's his name again? Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah. You know, he was social media popular. You know, he got popular off of the SoundCloud. I think he was on Spotify, things like that. The youth didn't have anything that they were able to stay connected with. You know, keep them empowered, keep them motivated, keep them going. So that's why I got started with Between the Balls. So I feel as if this most definitely is not only going to take off at the professional level, but it's going to go global.
Now, did you have the Between the Ball brand established before you moved to Atlanta, or is this something that you discovered and figured out that you wanted to do when you moved to Atlanta? And what caused the move to Atlanta? You just wanted a new, you know, type of scenery, or, you know, what?
So that's a good question. Actually, when I was in Atlanta, I was thinking about different ways that I was able to get started with my own brand and work for myself.
And how long have you been in Atlanta?
I've been here for 3 years.
Okay.
I've been in Atlanta for 3 years. But what caused it was, it's just, you know what I'm saying, time of creating. I just thought to myself, I was going to get started with a mentorship program, but I was like, you know what, I want to incorporate basketball. I want to help the youth in Atlanta. I want to be able to help the community in Atlanta. So I thought to myself, why not start with Between the Ball? But then it left me to think about the name, and I was like, how can I make this name?
Yeah, like how'd you come up with the name Between the Ball?
So that name started off by me thinking about how can I capture their attention within their mind on how they can think to themselves like it's bigger than basketball. Like what I'm doing is bigger than basketball. It's not just basketball. Like it's things that can help them off the court. It's things that can help
them.
Life
lessons and stuff in general.
Yes, sir. So yeah, that's what basically brought me to Between the Ball. But I had something before that called Brilliant Minds. So So I just ended up going between the ball, and I thought that was the perfect.
That was the name that you thought of before between the ball.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you like ask people's opinion and stuff like that, or just like, all right, guys, I'm trying to come out with this, I'm trying to do that. I don't know what to name it though, and just like have a list of names, and then people was like, oh, I'm feeling that, I ain't feeling that, or it was a decision that you made amongst yourself, like you already know what, I ain't asking nobody, I'm going with this.
It was a guy actually I was talking to. One of my homies, he was designing another logo for me because I had so many ideas. Like I was just in the creative space. Like I had so many ideas, and I was like, I don't know what to go with. I really don't know what to do. But it took me like 2 to 3 months to actually just go with that name. Like I had it already established, but it took me a minute. But I had another logo by the name of GTE, which is called Great to Epic. I ended up going between the ball because I found the lane exactly that I wanted to create for young high school players and young middle school players. And I found a way to basically interview them to make it entertaining as well. So, yeah.
So what are some of the work that you've done with Between the Ball? Like what are some highlights that you can name as far as like events that you've done, working with certain people, just doing certain things within your brand? What are some things that you've done so far?
So right now I'm in the midst of rebranding. So I'm now incorporating interviews by going to the young high school players' schools and interviewing them. And we're doing horse challenges, we're doing things like that. I eventually want to get into football, soccer. I mean,
anything that's involving a ball.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Anything that's involving a ball for sure.
Basically, but that leaves me at basically I want to basically go global. I don't want to keep this here in the United States. I want to do this from the United States to Italy. That's something down the line now. But
baby steps, baby steps.
Yes, sir. So I've done projects at different tournaments. I've interviewed young Scooter's son. I've interviewed. Yeah, but that was.
That's dope. I'm about to say,
he
is a hooper.
Yes, he's tough.
He is a hooper. Shout out to Scooter,
He
man.
is tough. Yes.
Shout out to Scooter.
Well, KB, shout out to him. But I've interviewed him. Free Band Elite. They have an AA team. I've interviewed a couple of their players. But that was when I was in the midst of doing the regular sit-down interviews.
Yeah. So how have you evolved from then? From doing the regular sit-down interviews to what you know that you can accomplish with Between the Ball and what you want to do in the future?
So with doing the sit-down interviews, I felt like it was just too rehearsed. So I just wanted to be able to create a lane that also made it entertaining to the public eye, and also where the kids were able to, you know what I'm saying,
engage.
feel like they want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, when they in class, they sit in class and
I don't want to do this work because it's not entertaining, it's not interesting. So if you put it in front of somebody as far as it being interesting and entertaining, that will help people gravitate towards, what you got going on. I definitely understand that. That's kind of like with this, you know what I'm saying? Just woosah, just relax, just be yourself, you feel me? Just chop it up, have a regular conversation how you would off the camera, you feel me? But like I was telling you, man, when the lights come on and the cameras get to rolling, people get tense and they just forget who they are at times. But that's definitely dope that you want to make the content just engaging and make young athletes take a liking to what you got going on. And I think that's definitely dope because you're doing them a service. You're trying to shine a light on them, you know what I'm saying? And as well as whoever the artist, whoever the athlete may be, you know what I'm saying, they can help you as well. Because I seen D Wade's son, you know what I'm saying, he showed you love on your page. So stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, it's just dope. But how'd you go about getting that to happen, getting that merch in his hands?
Man, if I tell you the whole nine, to tell you the whole story, it'd be here all day.
We got time, man.
Well,
all right, give us a brief summary on how you made that happen.
So my athletic director, I gave him a call, gave him a ring, and I've been in contact with him for a minute. We used to bump into each other at different McDonald's All-American games. Just be in contact, just checking on each other, talking about sports, talking about high school sports, talking about players. Just keeping up with each other, keeping tabs on each other. But I thought about a strategy that I was able to implement to be able to get these hoodies to Brandon Boston, and also Zaire. So I get on the computer, I go on my website where I make my hoodies at, I go on there, I create them. After I get done creating them, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get these hoodies to them? So I dial my AD's number. I say, AD, I just created some hoodies for it. Bronny, Zaire, and Brandon Boston. I was like, I'm thinking if I could just have them shipped to your house, would you be able to, you know what I'm saying, push these for me, get these to them? He was like, oh, you know, I don't know, I might be able to. He was like, I might not be able to do it, you know, that's a breaking protocol, and you know, I'm gonna have to go do so many hurdles and things like that. So I'm already in the midst of like praying, like, you know, just hopefully he get it to him just for marketing purposes.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, I called my homie T and I called my homie K-Right, and I was like, bro, y'all just shit went up for me that I actually get these hoodies to them. So he calls me back Friday night after the game. It's like, hey man, you won't believe what just happened. I said, what happened? I said, talk to me. Alright, I figured when he called me, he got them to him.
Yeah.
That's just, I had confirmation that he was gonna give them to him after he was just like, well, you know, I'm gonna see what I do. I was like, he got them to him. He know how to get anywhere else. He can get these hoodies to him.
Sure.
So he ended up getting them to him. He told me, he was like, man, you know, I'm stressed out, man. You owe me a hoodie. So now, you know, AD. She watching this. I got you, my brother. I got you. But
that's so dope.
Create one for you.
It's so dope, but it's crazy because everything is like word of mouth, and everything is, and that's the importance of having connections and having people that can tap you into people, and you know, just, you know, it just all plays hand in hand. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you told me that. Okay, now I can use you as a resource on some, okay, you have the connections to get to boom, boom.
Yeah.
And that just lets you know, man, you gotta be good to your peoples, and you have to build good relationships with people because it can help you out in the long run. But that's crazy though,
Yeah.
That's a good look, man.
Appreciate you,
But I know it don't stop there. I'm definitely gonna be able to see, you know what I'm saying, LeBron himself, you know what I'm saying, D-Wade himself, you know what I'm saying.
See, man, I should have thought about that actually. I ain't think about that till after the fact. But you know, it's more coming and it's just baby steps.
And it's always about being ready, because you never know when that moment is, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, so you have the hoodie, so you obviously have merch.
Yeah.
How many designs do you have, and just how do you go about, you know, creating your merch and, you know, pushing your merch and, you know, going about that though?
So I have hoodies which are called the legacy hoodies. The reason why I call them the legacy hoodies is because I believe between the ball will eventually be a legacy that I'll be able to pass down to my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm doing it for the youth, so eventually this is something I want to be able to pass down to my kids, and I want to be able to have them to maybe take this over and bring in the money for this brand, and then eventually, you know, I'm gonna hire my sister for a position. I'm gonna hire my mom for a position. But that's just some goals, aspirations that I have. Ask your question one more time.
No, I'm saying, like, how do you go about finding your designs for your merch?
Okay.
And, you know, pushing the merch, and, you know, just what do you want to do as far as merch is concerned? Because it's like, it's not a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, you have a specific service that you do as far as, you know, you're trying to shine a light on athletes, younger athletes. But you know what I'm saying, you're branding yourself, so obviously merch comes into play, and you know, you use merch and push merch. So how do you go about creating your designs and, you know, having an idea, okay, people will like this, you know, when you put it out?
So with my merchandise, right now it's just plain. It's a regular between the ball logo with a bench and a basketball. Almost looks like
Wish we would have a shirt today, man.
I know. I thought
shirt
about
for
that.
me ready, but you know what I'm saying, I was playing.
I thought about that, but I got you. You know, I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
But my logo basically is plain. Eventually, I plan on putting our actual what's on our bio on Instagram. I plan on putting that on the back of the hoodie, and then eventually quote, and then our mission basically. I plan on putting that on the back of the hoodie, but then eventually I want to be able to create T-shirts and stuff like that and hoodies with just inspirational messages, and then with the between the ball logo on the front. So I got the legacy hoodies. Those are on Teespring. Y'all can get those. They're $35, and yeah, no problem.
So besides merch, what is something else that you would want to, like, you know, provide as far as with your brand? I could definitely see like a dope magazine. If you start like a magazine,
Whoa, hold on, you up to something, bro?
that'd be fire. Like, and you know, have all the talent in the magazine. You know what I'm saying? You promoting the merch, and you know, just shining a light as far as on talent. You know what I'm saying? And people of that sort.
Where you up to something? Cause I got something coming very soon. My guy Upper Now. I'm about to pop it off with the journalism side. He already do his thing with the videography, photography side. We're going class 7 to 1. and we're going to end up coming out with a series of a magazine, and we're gonna be the next slam. You know, we just collaborating soon, but yeah, just wait on that. But you hit something, I don't know for like to me.
All right, so you got the Between the Ball movement. You know, you heavily influenced by sports. You love sports. Do you have any favorite teams that you rock with?
Man, I got so many. My two main favorite teams is the Lakers and the Cavs. I gotta go with Cleveland because, you know, from Ohio.
Shout out to
It's only
Ohio.
great.
Brian, we miss you. Cavs suck now. He took the whole lifespan out of the team, though. Like, that's crazy. That's sick how, that's just like, you feel me, the Raptors. They not weak, you know what I'm saying, like the Cavs are, but it's crazy how one player can have such an impact on the squad. And when they leave, oh yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying, ticket sales go down, everything go down. It's not a main attraction no more. I think we're about to lose Odell. Odell's getting out of like, that experiment ain't work.
Just when we was up,
just when we was feeling good,
the
state was up, feeling good, and we get tarnished again, but it's all good. So you said you're rocking with the Cavs and you're rocking with the Lakers. Is there a specific reason why you gravitated towards the Lakers? I know the Cavs since it's Ohio, but is there a specific reason why you're rocking with the Lakers, or is it because of Brian there? Because I want the Lakers to win the ship this year, and that's just because Bron's there. I just want to see Bron win the ship in the Lakers uniform. And wherever Bron goes, I just seem to root for that team. And I don't even look at that as being a problem or, you feel me? I'm rooting for my hometown hero.
Yeah.
Who just so happened to be from Ohio. That's my goal.
And I mean, that's
and that's another topic we can talk about, another discussion we can talk about. All right, so my goal is the LeBron James. Who is your goal? I want to know who your goal is. It's only two people, Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Who is your goal?
Stop. You gotta include my dog, Kobe.
Kobe's not in the discussion. I'm
gonna go ahead and tell you why. For example, LeBron just played versus, who was he just played versus I just watched?
He probably was the Bucks.
It was the Clippers. He played versus the Clippers. He just had Beverly on him. He had Pat Beverly on him. In that situation, if you're the GOAT, if you say you're the GOAT, why would you do a sidestep? And you know Pat Beverly will most definitely try to strap you up. He gonna get on you. Yeah. So the thing is, if Kobe, that was Kobe. Kobe gonna make a way. He gonna find a way. He not gonna.
Kobe's gonna meet you with the pull
yes,
up.
sir.
Yeah,
that's the GOAT.
Down. So you saying Kobe is the GOAT over LeBron?
Yes. Facts. He will make a way. He won't make any excuses.
So okay, I love Kobe. Shout out to Kobe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe, you're a dog. You know what I'm saying? You're a dog. But it's just certain people that just LeBron is the chosen one. Like, and I was just watching a Drake interview. It's crazy. I was watching the Drake Rap Radar podcast, and I was just like, dang, this is Drake. Like, this is like we witnessing greatness as far as, and I ain't even riding his coattails. We just gotta be honest. For me, Drake is the talent for this past generation. Like, as far as consistent artist.
Solid, yeah.
And that's just GOAT. That's just greatness.
Yeah.
And I was talking to a friend of mine, I compare LeBron with Drake. It's just, some people just got that, you can't even, it's just like, God snapped on you. He snapped on you. It's just something like, he snapped. You can't even it's like, how do you even get to that level? You can talk about the Beyoncés, the Jay-Z's, it's just certain people that are so elite, and they're unicorns. Like, it's not too many people like them. And I feel like that's for LeBron. Like, you go back to his story, just growing up in Akron, his circumstances that he was in, to come from nothing and be the man that you are right now. And I'm not even talking about the on the court stuff, because I can talk about the on the court stuff, but the off the court stuff.
Creating a legacy, bro.
You're creating a legacy, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. But you want to talk about the on the court stuff, man, that man is 6'8". He could be on the football field right now, and he's a point guard for you. You can always find a scorer. Kobe, you're a dog. You respected. You're a legend. But you can always find a scorer. It's always a scorer somewhere.
I'm telling you, this is real facts. Kobe is the GOAT. That's my opinion.
So
he will make a way. He won't make any excuses.
You're picking Kobe over Michael and LeBron?
Yes.
This is the first person I ever heard say something like
Bro,
this.
I'm telling you. I'm just
But it's the
really
content
fan.
we needed. Laugh at him in the comment section and tell him how foolish he is. laugh at him in the comment section and tell him how foolish he is.
Don't do that.
The man's just talking crazy.
Don't do that.
All right, so we talked about GOAT talk. Is there a current favorite player that you have right now at this very moment that's playing in the league?
Yes, I am a Devin Booker fan. I like Devin Booker.
Shout out to my homie Chuck.
Rock with
Man.
D-Book,
He like D-Book.
Yeah,
He
I'm
like D-Book. My favorite player right now would have to be who's my favorite player?
Got a lot to choose from.
Got a lot to choose from. All right, I'm thinking. What's your top 5 players right now? No, I ain't gonna say top 5, top 3 because we on time. Top 3 players
Top
right
three?
now. Mhm.
All right, let's see.
I'm still trying to think who my favorite player is.
I'm gonna go with, of course, you know my guy D-Book.
Okay.
And then, like right now, I'm gonna go with who's playing.
And is this on some like, okay, say you got a squad, you playing on 2K, it's a 3-on-3 pickup. Is these the people that you picking off top, or you just naming your favorites? Like on some, okay, these are my favorites. But if you have to run a team, that's a whole different conversation.
Like right now, these are my top 3 as of right now. Like who's playing, I think, to the best of their exposure.
Okay.
So
And by the time this video come out, who
Yeah.
knows? The people that he's naming could be
Yeah,
sucked. They can be trash right now.
But
You
they
know what I'm
might.
saying? But right
They
now,
might
at
be
this
all-stars.
very moment when we filming this, oh yeah, they could be all
They might be all-stars. You never know.
You never know. All right,
They possible.
D-Book.
D-Book, of course. D-Book.
I got 2 more.
Let me see. Dang.
I'll tell you my favorite player. My favorite player right now is Luka. That boy's
I do
cold.
rock with Luka.
He's cold. Like
Yeah.
he's a 2-year
Yes.
player. He's about to be an all-star. Like
Bro, he's not even from the U.S. He came to the U.S.
he
and
said that scoring out there where he's from is harder than scoring out here. He says it's
Because we don't play
the
defense.
game is easy out here.
We don't play
And
defense.
the way you watch him as he plays, it looks so easy. Like it's like he doesn't have a. He probably doesn't even get nervous before the games and something. Like he just go out there and hoop. Like it's just open gym scrimmage.
You know what I call it for him? I call Luka Doncic poetry in motion. Anybody that got that pill in their hand,
Like it's just on something. He don't get sped up. He don't get rushed.
Yeah.
He just play the game so smooth and it just comes to him so easy. Like it's so easy. Did you say your top 3?
No. My top 3. D-Book, Luka Doncic, and I'm going to have to go with, it's crazy because I just started liking him. And, he literally going off right now. Like, literally. I'm going to have to go with AD. Like, AD
is snapping right
He
now.
always been
He's
solid.
looking good in that Lakers jersey. He
Yes.
playing good too.
Yes,
I
sir.
had talked. I said right now, currently, if you would swap, for a Lakers squad right now, what would be a best fit? I was saying Giannis. I was saying, okay, if you could have Giannis on the Lakers or AD right now. I was saying Giannis, but one of my homies made a valid point that AD is hooping and he fits with Bron currently right now at the best fit. But it's like, damn, Giannis is fire though.
Yes.
Like, but it's like, Giannis is like, all right, Giannis and Bron, whoa, you don't even like.
Yes,
That
sir.
sounds crazy, but I feel like, I would just go, no, we cool with AD. Because AD really showing out.
Telling you, Bron
AD showing
got
out.
away with recruiting. He did something with this recruitment again to AD. Like when they had that dinner after what was that, the Pelicans and
Is it Taco
Lakers
Tuesday?
game? Yeah, right there. After they had that dinner, like when Bron take you out to dinner, y'all got to dinner, you better believe you on the team, bro. He trying to recruit you. You heard? He trying to recruit you. Yeah. So
I just, man,
Bron,
who knows? Like I said, by the time this comes out, he may have stepped up his game. I need Kyle Kuzma to step up. Right now, I'm really thinking
Bro,
that the
Kuz-
Lakers, no. Right now, and the Kuz is that missing puzzle for the Lakers to be elite. Like, they're already good. Don't get me wrong, they're good. But for them to go to that next level,
Yeah.
Kuzma has to step his game up. And I ain't gonna lie, Brandon Ingram going crazy. It got me thinking, man, they should have kept him.
Hey, I rock with BI. I ain't gonna lie.
They should have kept BI, but they wouldn't have been able to keep him. And then I don't think they would have been able to have AD if they would have kept.
Nah, see, a lot of stuff is money.
It was a package deal. You know what I'm saying? So the business at the end of the day.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just beat me to it. All of this is business deals. When you get traded, it's not but a business deal. Or
Everything's a business.
or it can get to the point where they just trying to change the face of the organization. You might not fit the face of the organization. So, with that being said, Brian, you snap, you got AD.
Yeah. That's really crazy if you really think about it. Like, we watch sports for entertainment, but it is a whole business, though.
Yes,
Like,
yes, it is.
them owners, like, they looking at it like, you know, it's chess and a check. You feel me? They're really doing things strategically.
And you literally got to be walking on eggshells.
And you have to be walking on eggshells if you're not like a franchise type of player. You know, you never know. I said if I was a player that was like, I ain't gonna say bare minimum, because if you're in the league, you're sweet regardless. Yeah. And that's another thing. What are some future moves that you want to make to, you know, fulfill that legacy that we've been talking about?
Man, like I said, I want to make this. I want this to go global in the future, and you know, I eventually want to hire my mom, hire my family onto my.
Now, do you have people that you're working with right now that's working with the Between the Ball movement?
Oh yeah, I got my social media manager, Brittany. Shout out to Brittany. Thank you so much for all you do, for real. But yeah,
Always good to have help.
Yes, that's right. Stephen A. Smith said it best. He said when he first got started with trying to do what he was doing, he was working for free, but also he was doing it alone. Now he's saying if you're doing it alone, that's the wrong way. You need somebody by your side. You need somebody that's gonna be right there with you through this process.
I need somebody by my side. Hey, who knows? Like we said, by the time this comes out, hopefully I have some help. Other than that, hey, you know me, man. I'm dolo thugging, man. Handling words of woods, man. Speaking. Not hip, get hip. Subscribe right now as you watch this video. But all right, so shout out to Brittany. So yeah, it's always good to have help for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like future moves. I definitely think you should look into the magazine.
Oh yeah, we got that. We got that coming in the process, man. Just for Atlanta hoops period. Just for the whole Georgia High School Basketball Association. Like me on the journalism side, my man's Upward Now on the videographer photography side. Shout out to my guy, yes sir. But that's coming soon. But eventually, like I want to end up working with. I want to work with Zaire. I end up want to work with Bronny. I'm more than likely going to be able to catch them because they probably got high school. Yeah. But I want to work with them guys. I really want to work with more people that need exposure. More guys that need exposure.
Not guys that already have the exposure. Because there's a lot, man, going on about that, bro. It's so much talent, underground talent, you know, and a lot of people make get discouraged. Athletes out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even an athlete anymore, but athletes out there, trust me, I know how it is. Don't get discouraged, you know, because you're not getting all the looks, you know, you're not getting all the offers, you're not ranked. Keep balling, keep hooping, keep whatever sport you're in, just keep going hard, because if you're good enough, you will get discovered. If you're good enough, they will find you. You know what I'm saying? Talent speaks for itself. They will find you, coaches will find you, people like him will find you. You know what I'm saying? And if it's meant to be, it will be meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Just keep working, keep grinding, and just have that chip in your mind, you know what I'm saying? That chip on your shoulder, and just keep going hard, stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Because you will mess around and be better than the person that's ranked with a crazy buzz, crazy name, and all it takes is that one opportunity for you to play against that person. The coaches, scouts at the game, you ball out. Now you the one that's buzzing, you know what I'm saying? It starts with you going in that gym and you putting in them hours and locking in and going hard. That's where it starts at for sure. That's what I'm saying. So what's some advice that you can give, you know what I'm saying, the youngins out there that are coming up and they want to be athletes?
What advice I want to give is to not take the elevator all the time within whatever you do. Like, don't take the easier way, the easier route. You're not getting the calls from the coaches. You're not getting pulled aside after the game. You don't have anybody there looking at you. Always play like somebody's there watching you. Always play like somebody watching you. Play like Coach K is on the sideline.
Shout out to Coach K. Shout out to my squad, dude.
Hey, I shouldn't even say that about Coach K, but anyway.
Been a fan. He can vouch for me. I've been a fan. I've been a Duke fan. This is not no bad bandwagon thing. I've been a Duke fan. That's been squad. This is somebody that can really vouch for me. You know what I'm saying? That's been squad. So I just want to put that out there.
That's been his squad. But yeah,
man, you want to ball out and play like it's a coach watching you. That goes definitely for sure. What else you got? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it starts in the classroom. Your character, man. Like as an individual that's looking to give players more exposure, I've talked to several athletes, and they ask for interviews, or they want interviews, but the thing is that if your character isn't good in the classroom, what makes you think that you can be able to, and this is what's going to help you to be able to do interviews when you talk to the people after a 40-point game, who knows? But just continue to build your character. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your coach. Listen to your parents. Like listen to whoever's in your ear to get you better. And just take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time, and just continue to believe. Like it's bound to happen.
Be patient.
Yeah, be patient. You're right.
And you spoke of them grades. Grades
Yes.
first, because you can have all the talent in the world, but
Mhm.
if you're not getting it done in the classroom, all that means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have them grades. That's so important. I didn't know so many guys with crazy talent that didn't do nothing with their lives because they didn't take it serious in the classroom, and that's where it starts
That's
at.
where it starts.
Go hard in that classroom. School first, because sports ain't always gonna be around. But you know what I'm saying, your education and that degree will be. And who knows, you may not be that good enough to go pro, but you end up getting a scholarship and you got to go to college for free. So you got to really look at things like that and use basketball and use sports as an outlet and a stepping stone to get to where you need to be. And that's the important thing that, you know what I'm saying, people that they don't realize it.
Yep, they don't. And I'm telling you, it's been so many players that's been good. For example, Ben Simmons. He was good at basketball, terrible in the classroom. He made it out. He did make it out. But the thing is you might not be that fortunate to make it out and be able to make it to where he at. But as of now, with you trying to get better, with you trying to build confidence, all those things, start in the classroom, start at home, listen to your parents. You wanna look out for mom, don't you? You wanna be able to get back to her. You gotta get out of high school first before you get able to look out for her. If you ain't got no high school degree, where you going? So, yeah, just stay confident and just continue to grind. Stay humble.
That's real, man. I appreciate you coming through,
Yeah,
man.
no problem.
Where can people follow you on social media?
Yeah, follow me at Between the Ball on Instagram. Also follow me on Twitter. That's coming soon. At Between the Ball, that's coming soon. And then also Facebook is coming soon. Between the Ball all together on all social medias.
Like I said, man, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
My guy, man. Chopping it up. I love what you're doing, man. I love to
Appreciate
see it. And you already know what it is with me, man. Just growing up hooping with you.
Yes.
I see it in firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We both doing good things, man. Shout out to everybody out there doing something, man. You gotta be productive. We in this new year 2020, man. It's time to stop playing. It's time to start grinding. It's time to start going harder. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do things that we're passionate in. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep staying busy. We're gonna keep staying productive. And you know the results will come, man. Shout out to my boy Trent, Between the Ball movement, for stopping by Words of Woods today. Until next time, see you later.